Shalom, y'all. I want to read some Proverbs. So first, Proverbs 19:17. He that pity upon the poor lendeth into the Most High, and that which he had given will he pay him back again. Proverbs 28:27. He that giveth unto the poor shall not lack, but he that hideth his eyes shall have many a curse. I'm gonna be a survive, better than Rachel. I wanna be so beloved. I wanna be so faithful. I'm preparing for you. I want to be so graceful, like a true Proverbs 31. Y'all, when I tell you I am so tired of filming this, I got a new camera and I am having problems. It's about to go right back to the store. Anyways, yes, so the event for the giveaway was July 31st, and it definitely came out way less stressful on my behalf. I had collaborated with Shalom in Jersey, and they knew of a shelter that wasn't far from the synagogue. They gave me contact information. I reached out, and it was on the popping. Before that, I was having some problems with dates in New York City, which I probably could have worked out anyway because the date ended up being later. But anywho, it turned out perfectly with Ahava in the shelter UCC in Newark, New Jersey. I don't think it would have been what it was without UCC. They definitely had the manpower and the hands-on. I didn't not have to worry about volunteers this time. The only con I would say is, as far as planning, it was a pro and a con. So I had less stress with worrying about the planning, but I also, since I was not in control of the planning, my the passion of my vision did not come into fruition full circle. And I say the passion of my vision because my vision did come into fruition, but you know, just the tedious things is, for me, it's very important making sure everything is quality and worthy. Like giving back to the poor is like giving back to the Most High, and I will not give the Most High trash. So just because someone is in a tough situation in life, someone is less fortunate, or you know, have some difficulties, whatever you want to sum it as, does not mean they get things that you wouldn't wear, right? So we had a lot of giveaway. A lot was thrown away. You know, some things were smelly, some things had stains, some things had tears, holes, you know, broken zippers, missing buttons, and little things like this. The reason why I'm tedious, for one, besides it being your offering to the Most High, I'm tedious about these things because it takes time. It takes time to have to go through these things, especially, you know, a lot of people, I feel like when you have to donate, you're like, oh, I can finally get rid of these clothes, and you just give people anything half the time, and that takes a lot of time to have to go through that and sort out. So my goal is to hopefully, especially with doing these vlogs, to show you guys what the vision is. My goal is that when donations are given, they're already sorted out, they're already clean, they're already, you know, not just thrown in a bag, wrinkled. You know, I don't want things, I want it like someone is literally in a quality store and they can buy it off the shelf and wear it, just like they're going to Walmart, Target, the mall, wherever. So, you know, when you just have a bag of clothes that has been sitting in your storage for a whole year, those clothes are wrinkled, smelly. Half of the clothes are probably clothes that, you know, you wouldn't dare put on your animal. So that, in general, because that's probably gonna always be a problem, but in general, if you are watching this and you would like to give a donation, please keep in mind that giving back to the Most High, giving back to the poor, less fortunate, the needy, is giving back to the Most High. I don't even like to use those terms because these are everyday people that may just be going through a tough situation in life right now. So that's why it's very important for me to keep in mind that just think of yourself. You know, what if you're in, and I'm sure a lot of people have been in a tough situation in life, you know, like, I think that's pretty self-explanatory. Like, me as a nurse, when I take care of a patient, this could be me. How would I want to be treated, right? So keep that in mind. But again, in general, overall, it was definitely less stressful. We had some great things. I will say, which is my dream someday, to be able to, I would like to be able to start my own nonprofit so I can, you know, get sponsorship and all that. So UCC did have access to like bulk things, so things looked like they were really in the store. We had like some children clothes that was like uniform, and some other things, but mainly children clothes. If I'm oh, and some, like, I think unisex t-shirts that were uniform that I really loved. But what else I want to mention? Yes, their volunteers were top tier. Like, I did not have to deal with the passive, you know, people feeling some type of way because I'm giving them instructions type bullshit. It was, you know, understood. People were a team. This is their line of work, so already know when there's a project, there's a leader of the project, and you know, you follow the rules. Like I say, the only thing as far as planning it, I didn't have too much control. So the leader of the project was pretty much me and someone who's over the, I guess, that portion of UCC, which, you know, right now I was very appreciative of because I don't have the manpower. But in the far future, that wouldn't be ideal for me because, again, I know my vision. I know how I need things for this to play out exactly how I want it, and I did not have control over that. But for the time being, and to cover my portion to giving back, it works like so much better. So what else would I like to say before I start the video? So this vlog is definitely going to be a little bit different than, well, a lot of bit different than last year. Last year I showed like the entire process. I guess one, pretty much because I planned the entire process, and this year I didn't. But this year I'm just showing some clips of how beautiful it turned out. And in hopes that one, for next year, again, the same reason why I did the live the first time, you guys will see what I'm doing, see the vision, and whoever is like-minded can, you know, get in touch. Each year, one step at a time. And this year it definitely came out a whole lot better. Check it out. Okay, so last year the store was women and children's only. This year the store was set up like a department store with women's, men's, children's clothing and accessories, as well as beauty and hygienic goods, mild home appliances, and home decor and furniture. Everything was assured to be in working condition and decent enough to sell. Funny story. For some time, I was debating getting me a new couch. I wanted a gray couch specifically. And one day I came home, there was a note in my lobby, which is normal. People do this in my apartment complex all the time, that they were giving away a sectional because they were moving. So I figured, okay, I could donate this to the event. A lot of things I get from the event, I get from my apartment complex. But when I seen the sectional, it was bigger than I expected. So I decided to keep the sectional for myself and donate my couch and my chase to the event. The craziest part about this is they literally lived in this apartment, but they only moved because they had a baby, and now they have another baby, so they're moving again for a bigger place. Hopefully I get some of that love on me from this sectional. But yes, I cleaned it extremely well because I can only imagine. Anyways, we had a very wide variety of clothes. Someone donated a whole bunch of clothes from someone who was clearly a Baptist church member. So they had some very nice mid-aged women clothes. I had only a few juniors clothes this year. Last year I had more juniors clothes. I cleared out my closet a little bit more, and I did not get much donations from my coworkers. So the junior sections was definitely not that large, but the children's section was definitely larger, and the section for middle-aged older women was larger, and they had some really nice options from there. Although they did not have many men's clothes, I was actually surprised from the men's section. And then we had a lot more other options. We had way more jewelry this year, way more shoes this year, and then the home section was bigger than I expected it to be. So like I say, overall it was very beautiful. Even the little small options that you can pick when you're standing in line and bored and start picking up extra things was pretty cool. Yeah, I mean, I feel like I'm gonna always need more, but I just want to shout out. I really literally feel like the volunteers this year were like superheroes. One, I had a volunteer family that came out 3 days in a row. Sunday, it was a sister, two sisters, and then Tuesday, it was she brought out her son, and then her sister again, two sisters, and same thing. Sunday, there were two sisters and one of the sisters' daughter, and then they came again Tuesday, and again both families for the event. Like, that was crazy, and they were like not wanting to leave me. On top of that, I also had Tuesday, I had volunteers from UCC that came out. The person that I mentioned helped me organize this and overall organize the whole thing. She came out herself. I was not expecting her to come out and actually be hands-on. That was crazy dope. But yeah, this is the actual day. It was way more when I tell you last year we had like some scuffles that I didn't witness, but I was they were reported that they had some scuffles. We had no altercations this year. It was it was definitely way less stress. If you ever want to donate, please contact me, queenhopeparker@gmail.com. If you want to help via clothes or financial donation, because the government is not allowing me to claim this on my taxes and I do come out of pocket. Either it's welcome and I pretty much take it throughout the year, keep things in my storage. And if you happen to know someone or you are someone to help me start my own nonprofit, please contact me. And if you are in New York or New Jersey area, and if you wish to ever volunteer in person, you can join my volunteer list by contacting me. Same thing, queenhopeparker@gmail.com.
Yeah. One time for the culture, two time for the vultures. I try to give you meat for wisdom, you couldn't handle the poetry. We want to get closer to God, but couldn't control our pride. Who mark with the mouth of the beast? Who mark with the words of God? I say I never calculated that life would turn to measure this high. I can't pretend even now. I'm blessed to make it this far. I'm connected to most high, like I blazed up a nice one. They ask me if I'm gonna light one. I smoke not, and if I need to get high off the bounce. I'm rocking with the rock of ages, just squad get denounced. They say it's love, but destruction what the folk is about. We know who chosen, what's the preliminary about. I got some issues who don't. Man, I'm done with the acting, done with masking my problems just to get satisfaction. From world views, I care less what the world views. The whole head is sick, the Bible flushes like they're a flu. Come on, what you been on? I ain't seen you in so long. I hear you preaching the gospel, but damn, where your friends gone? Oh, you know? Judging by your works, I can't have no fellowship with the evil works of the flesh. So yes, I must confess, I'm acting brand new. What you expect? The law's perfect. Put up your doctrine and won't contest. We still the best of the best. We still coasting the coast to reach the people who need the words of the Most High spoken. Yeah, you know we in focus. You know we God's chosen. Yeah, best of the best. Yes. Yeah. It's where we are next.